Have you got your holds, Will? Good. Yeah, 3, 2, 1 cue if that's cool. Time for your sport now. I'm Jake Brigstock. Nottingham Forest first and manager Aitor Karanka said he will continue to push inform winger Joe Lolley to get better and better as the season goes on. I spoke to him earlier today.
Everybody's is watching the games, he's watching how good he is, how confident he is, and I'm really pleased because I think Joe needed to be in this position because he wants to improve. He wants always more. I am demanding him always more because he can do it. So I think it's good for him, and if he improves as an individual, we will improve a lot as a team.
Do you think he is one of the best players in this league?
He can be. Yeah, he can be because he's showing every single week, and when you have players like him and the team is doing really well, it's much better for the team. But again, I think for him it's also important to keep going because he can do even better.
Notts Now and manager Neil Ardley is preparing his side for Saturday's local derby against Mansfield Town, and this is what he said when asked what has surprised him the most since taking charge of the club.
How good it is. You know, there's things to be done behind the scenes, bits and bobs with the structure that I think I can improve in the training ground, little bits that we can take forward. But when I come to this stadium, like I've mentioned before, it's a proper football club, and there's great staff here and great people here, and it's re-energised me. It's exciting, and I really hope I can deliver what they need me to do this season and take it on from there.
Mansfield Town manager David Flitcroft wants his players to have a win at all cost mentality when Notts travel to Field Mill for the Notts derby on Saturday.
I think your start's really important. You know, how you start the game, your mentality to that game. Certainly at home, you know, for a large period of games we've dominated teams. We've got a certain way of playing at home, and we've been very resilient. You know, that's one thing we have been this season. That has to be evident on Saturday. That win at all cost mentality, that commitment to you know, to the game plan, and your attitude. It's absolutely fundamental in any game. You know, so but I think certainly you've got to have a purpose to your work and an energy to your work, and if you do that, more or less in any game, but certainly in a derby game, and show a real commitment to what you're doing, then I think the fans engage.
On the latest episode of Team Talk, now available for you to watch on demand at nottstv.com, presenter Ian Chambers and former Notts County boss Charlie McParland are joined by 2 European Cup winners. A man voted the greatest player in Forest history twice, John Robertson, and the man to succeed Brian Clough as manager in 1993, Frank Clark. And he was part of the squad that won the Cup in 1979 and revealed how he scooped the last spot up for grabs in the starting 11 for that final.
Well, the main memory is how fortunate I was to actually play. Before the game, there were 3 of us competing for one place in the team. We'd all been injured. Myself, Martin O'Neill and Archie Gemmell. You know, Martin's an Irish international, Archie the Scottish international, and me. And we all knew Trevor was going to play, which was his debut in the European Cup that season. So there was one place left in the team. Ian Bowyer could play left back. He was going to play somewhere, and they could have played Archie or Martin in midfield with Ian Bowyer at left back, or Ian Bowyer in midfield and me at left back. And the morning of the game, we do a little bit of training, not very much, and Cloughie's walking around and he sidles up to me and he says, "Are you fit?" "Yes, boss." He sidles up to Martin. "Are you fit?" "Yes, boss." Sidles up to Archie. "Are you fit, you little..." "Yes, boss." So we're all fit, and he just came over and said, "Well, you're playing," to me, like, you know. And poor old Archie and Martin were devastated. I really felt sorry for them, like, you know. I mean, Martin was fortunate enough to play the following season, yes, but Archie was so devastated he left the club. He never played for Forest again.